right, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Zubi, Usama, comedians. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me, man.
You guys are roommates. Say something positive about each other.
Zubi, when she leaves, the house gets really quiet.
And you hate that.
Zubi is hilarious. She is a strong washer of dishes. nobody really gets into the grime like Zoobs.
Hey, you gotta put your muscle into it. And you bitches don't know how to wash dishes.
How to, you don't know how to finish a sentence. Yeah.
Yo, I saw a random tweet that was like, you guys clearly aren't showering properly. Think of how much you have to scrub a dish. And like do that to your body. That didn't even, it never
But that's the thing. Like, people will wash the dish and they're like, oh, okay, that's enough. And then there's like streaks left on it. It's like,
yo, when I had like in college when I lived with like the fucking heathens, I would be like, hey, I'm vegetarian. You guys can't use my place anymore. that was my way of being like,
really, it's like you nasty ass white people.
Yeah.
maybe I should do that.
Nah,
Listen, I wash dishes very well. I do think maybe the showering.
The shower.
I shower pretty well. I'll say, knees up, I'm pristine. Knees down, I'm a Syrian refugee.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know.
My shins are in Gus.
But that's the cleanest part of your body. Zubi, you live with a man who's not your husband. You call yourself a Muslim?
Well, can you really qualify them as men?
Hey.
I do like the idea that instead of 4 wives, Zubi has 2 husbands that she abuses constantly. Does she hit you? I'm pretty sure she's hit me before.
She has hit me, but Quranically. Yeah. Zubi read the Quran backwards or something. He's like, oh, 2 men. I can get multiple husbands. It's like not okay, by the way. It's not okay.
I never married them.
Dude, we're more than married.
Zubi, you've done a bunch of events for Zohran Mamdani. If he becomes mayor, do you think like you personally made that happen?
Whoa.
Do I think that I personally made it happen? No, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Bangladeshis in New York have been championing this man from jump, and I think I actually bandwagoned them, even though I am a Bangladeshi New Yorker.
Wow.
I just want to give the love where it belongs.
Okay.
You know, I think that Bangladeshi is really. I think like even when AOC was running for office, she had like a Bangladeshi woman as her campaign manager or whatever. So we in this bitch. We got a lot of influence.
Listen, I saw Zubi one time. She's wearing a I Love Curtis Lewa t-shirt, so I don't even really know.
I kind of rock with Curtis Lewa.
For real.
He's got like 15
because
cats.
he's kind of a fucking rapper. That's
Dude,
why.
he's like a rapper.
And you love rappers.
He's an Italian
Zohran was also a rapper.
Oh.
No, but like Zohran is a nepo baby rapper, whereas Sliwa.
We gotta stop calling him a nepo baby. His mom made a movie that no one saw.
She made several
movies that we would have seen.
No,
but
no.
not Americans.
Hey, nepo baby only is the thing.
Didn't
if
she
you
make
are
the
in
namesake?
Randy Estos.
Dude, it's a nepo baby if you're in the same industry as the mom.
Yeah.
Sure.
If I became a
think
professional dishwasher, then it'd be nepo baby. Mom got some good words.
If I was an Uber driver.
If you became an Uber driver, nepo baby.
There she goes.
There she goes. Getting tips.
No. But you know what? There is nepo babies of taxi drivers, because if you're
medallion.
The medallion.
Yeah.
My dad had a medallion, and then.
That's the generational wealth that you're.
That is but he like transferred it to his brother or something like that.
How shitty is that for like us? White people, generational wealth is like an island where everyone's a pedophile. Our generational wealth, my dad gave me a coin.
Usama, you're not a political guy.
No, but I love people.
As a brown man, you feel like you need to are obligated to publicly endorse Zohran.
I love Zohran Mamdani.
Yeah.
First of all, can I get that real quick? Right there. People think I'm not political.
Yeah, this is some performative man shit right here.
Hot girl for Zohran.
He just does this for free coffee, and you don't even know.
And free what else?
From where?
Yeah.
From where? Kawa House? But who
You know how many middle-aged, old, menopausal women are like, you're hot.
Oh, okay.
After this. Hot girl for Zohran. I'm a hot girl for Zohran. What's up?
Do you guys feel conflicted because he's Muslim but he's Indian?
No, this is how charismatic he is, that he's also not, so the majority of Muslims are Sunni, and he's Shia, right?
Yeah.
He's Shia. There's a lot of infighting between Shia and Muslims, but he's so charismatic and so loving that all the Sunnis are like, yep, fuck that, we don't care.
We just said he's so loving, you forget that he's Indian. What are you talking about? We love Indians.
No. Okay, you guys know what you've done, okay?
All of you, all billion of you, everyone.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, no, we rock with Rahul
Yeah.
because he's rocking with us.
I don't claim that, but you know, you guys can do whatever.
No, you are Indian, but in a cool way.
Hell yeah.
You know?
He's our favorite Pakistani man. Dude, Zohran transcends race. He's whatever he is. He's very smart. That's the first thing I see of this guy is that he's just so smart, and that's what gets me. And maybe that's the brown thing in us. That's actually the most brown thing is that we love intelligence more than anything.
Yeah.
More than any nationalism. If someone's smart, we're like we simp for that guy.
Yeah.
That's where my simping comes
I don't
from.
like that he's Gujarati, but he's not vegetarian.
Ooh.
But I think that's because he's Muslim. I think that's what it is.
That is, the Muslim really will take you away from your cultural
If you were
obligations.
If you were mayor of New York City, what is one thing you would make happen?
Mayor of New York City.
Yeah, okay, if you're on the subway and you're walking upstairs and you stop, you're legally allowed to get punched. That's
By
for
who?
sure.
By who?
Anybody.
Anyone, a citizen's punch.
Anybody.
Not a citizen's arrest, it's a citizen.
Citizen fisting. Absolutely.
We should put a list of other things that people will might do that will give us a reason to punch them.
Yeah, so if you say
a good reason to punch them.
Houston Street, Houston Street, Citizens Punch.
Okay, be real. When you moved here, did you call it Houston Street?
Dude, I called it Dallas. I didn't even know what was going on.
Zubi, what about you?
Okay. I would add a highway somewhere.
How do you give an action with us?
I just, there needs to be, it can't be Atlantic Ave to get from one end of Brooklyn to the other end of Brooklyn. Fuck that, we need a highway.
Some people would have said add more train lines. I like how you said, no, just fucking add a freeway.
Big car, sponsored by ExxonMobil.
You are both brown and Muslim, lived through 9/11 and an overall less inclusive society. Are brown kids who complain today actually a bunch of pussies?
Yeah.
Well, brown kids today, they call us unk for having like brown issues. Like, oh, your mom hit you. It's like, bro, they did. You see what I'm saying?
I also think that brown kids today, they kind of get to
Be human beings.
be like people who are proud of being brown, right?
Right, yeah.
Like when we grow, and then we get a lot of flack from their generation talking about like, oh, you guys always like tried to be more of another thing instead of just being brown. And then I look at the way they live now, and I'm like, because you guys are embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking? Like, you come to New York City to fucking network?
Right. Yeah, you're right that like Gen Z, they're a little less hardship in their racial upbringing, so it means they're more lame about it.
Yeah, which is great. I love that you guys got to grow up with like pride and being who you are and stuff like that.
But there's no respect
Which, like,
for
I
us.
had a lot of pride too, you know, but I think that's because of where I was raised. Like, you know, I grew up around a lot of like black and brown people who were very proud of who they were. So it was like, okay, why the fuck shouldn't I be proud, you know? So
It's true.
You know, I think that helped. I think like when whiteness is involved, it really drowns out who you are because you're scared of being perceived as like something other than American, especially post 9/11.
And that's why Rahul said the N-word growing up.
I never did. All the Filipinos that I was there, all the Filipinos,
You love hanging out with.
and a couple of Vietnamese people.
And you would just wait for them to say it, and that would be you saying it by proxy.
Y'all, a couple years
All
ago,
right, you don't gotta throw Rahul down.
I control the edit.
I don't like this. Filipinos say the N-word because they're like, or they break dance so they can get the right to say the N-word. Like, if I windmill hard enough, black people will be like, you can say it once.
I was talking to a couple brown kids a couple years ago, and Mindy Kaling had a couple shows on TV at that point, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, why do all her Indian characters, why are they all ashamed to be Indian? I was like, have you never been insulted?
Oh, yeah.
No, they
Your race?
haven't. That's the thing, though. Like,
They never been.
and I don't think it's ashamed to be Indian. It's just, I think it's like a fear of
Yes.
I don't know, not the consequences or whatever, but you know, there truly hasn't been anything that showed Indian culture as like cool, you know,
Right, yeah.
like. But Indian culture is cool.
Yeah, brown culture
is cool. It's just that we try to make it something else that it's not, and then that's when it becomes lame.
Yeah, I've seen some like revisionist weird stuff about like Aziz and Mindy because they kind of didn't really talk about certain things. And I'm
Right,
like,
they didn't even talk about being brown, and the most...
They couldn't. It was not the time for them to...
You could,
Yeah.
right? But you have to realize what we came up in, right? It was not cool to be brown, so everyone was pushed in the direction. Maybe they became black-ish, maybe they became white-ish. Maybe they went even deeper into the brownness, right? But most times, like in the 90s, early aughts, you couldn't really be proud of being brown, or I mean, you could, but then you'd be ridiculed. So it's path of least resistance. Like,
Also,
let me just not get made fun of.
Also, look at the things that they got by not being brown, by not.
Oh yeah,
you know,
they were they were famous and successful.
They became famous and successful
That
because
wouldn't have happened if they
hit. And like comparatively, you could look at Zohran's mom, who's like very prideful, like her movies and everything. But like, do we celebrate that? Like, how many non-Indians, how many non-brown people have actually watched like her films?
Right.
And like, other than Mississippi Masala, right? Like, even that, people are like, oh, I just heard about that, you know?
Masala, they're like, what in the hell is this? But here's the thing, is like black people that have the same issue. Like people who are too black sometimes don't get the opportunities that like white passing blacks.
For sure, yeah. I see it in the comedy community as well. So many more of the funnier black comedians don't get the opportunities that transplants do because...
I mean, the only black comedian who's really making it is Rahul right now.
and I still don't have a don't tell. So what does that tell you about how funny and...
He has a don't book.
You know, no, you're right. Usama, who's the most famous person that follows you?
Israel Adesanya, the UFC fighter.
I don't even know who that is. That's not famous.
Okay, yeah, he's the champion for a little bit.
Doesn't that rapper, the Indian rapper, follow you?
Hanuman follows me.
Oh, I thought you meant Nav.
Oh, see, nobody gives a fuck. That's the other thing. It's like, you don't even know that man is Indian. Like Charlie XCX, nobody knows.
I knew.
Yeah, she's half.
I knew. She's half.
Half. So
she's the same as Zohran. She's half Gujarati. Ugandan Gujarati.
She got it. Charlie XCX got it. Yeah, Hanuman follows me. I tried to be like, hey, free tickets, and then he like, I think he unfollowed me. I don't know. But I love Hanuman Kind. So yeah, I mean, Hanuman Kind is one of the guys that's like brown and cool. And he went huge because he was brown and cool.
I don't want to say anything negative about him. He's from fucking Houston, is he not? Why is he pretending he like grew up in the slums?
He lived in...
For like 4 years or whatever.
When did he say he grew up in the slums?
I feel like that's what the music says.
He made it know. He made a music video where he filmed something.
Yeah.
He didn't say I grew up in the slums.
I think that's what he's... I think that's what I'm...
That first music... Those music videos are fucking great.
Awesome,
so
dude.
they're
like
really
it?
good.
I don't like listening to
See, that's
rappers.
the other thing. We are way more we are more cautious of
our own
championing our own people because they have more ability to fuck up. Because I swear to God, I heard something about him being Zionist and shit like that too. Yeah.
No, not Hanuman Kind. No way. Not my Hanuman Kind.
But there's a chance.
No, why?
Because they Indians.
No, bro. You know with Houston people, Dirty South. Those are human rights people, bro.
Oh yeah, the South, American South, famously human rights people. Usama, you have a very positive reputation. What do you think would hurt it more if you performed for the Saudi royal family, or if you did panel on Kill Tony?
They're both full of pedophiles, so I don't know. I would do the Kill Tony that's in Riyadh. Go towards one stone.
Would you rather perform for the Saudi royals or your own family?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, the Saudi royals would pay me more.
And my dad would see it, not pay me, and be like, I'm bonesawing you.
What's the amount of money that you would start to think about your morality?
I mean, like, once you hit, like, the
high tens.
I'm at like $35,000. Like, I'll do whatever.
Like that, I can pay off my student loan debt, but I'm also...
If you give me an extra drink ticket, I'll do anything.
Usama, would you rather never do stand-up again or commit to a single woman for the rest of your life?
Whoa. Oh
You
my
gotta
God,
cut that question out.
hard-hitting.
You gotta cut that question out. Don't answer that question.
I'm gonna-
And don't put this question in there.
I just forgot what the question is.
Zubi, what feels worse, bombing on stage or being on a date with a Dominican man?
Ooh, research this. It's not okay.
Wait, that is hilarious.
What was the
Wait,
question again?
bombing on stage or being on a date with a Dominican man?
What would you rather do?
What feels worse?
What feels worse?
You already know.
It's bombing on stage, to be honest. Like I can handle a Dominican man. I don't. They don't bother me.
That's the East New York talking. You have both acted on multiple TV shows.
Yeah.
What was it like when your parents still weren't proud?
Par for the course. Business as usual.
Have your parents watched your?
Yes, they
clips
did.
and-
They did.
Okay.
You didn't have like a sex scene or anything, right? Did you have some sort of something?
No, but I sent them one. just to offer it. And I just put Netflix on the bottom right. No, dude. They love the acting. They actually are supportive now.
Nice.
It took a long time. Took many years. But once one auntie was like, I saw him. Then my mom is like, I love you again, you know. And so then once the auntie start giving you the credibility in the streets, then the mom kind of comes right behind them.
Wow.
So then they started really liking it, and then now they're really supportive.
Okay.
Very supportive.
Yeah. My parents were actually really proud to see Usama. On AGT. That was great.
Me and her parents have had the up and downs.
Yeah. This is about to bring it back down
because
once they find these clips.
She was on Mango Bay. So they loved me, then she was on Mango Bay, and they were like, Usama's a bad influence.
Yeah.
Then they hated me for many years. Then I
It
went
was
to the
only
house.
like a year and a half.
Then I went to the house. I noticed that they made a new kitchen.
The whole house, actually.
The whole house. I was like,
got
oh, auntie, you
renovated.
remodeled the kitchen. She's like, yeah, I did. And I was back in.
Okay. What do you miss most about when the only white people in Brooklyn were racist?
She loves those white people.
I love a racist
You love
white.
Williamsburg, clearly.
Oh yeah, favorite place. I did grow up in a place where it was Italians first, and we kind of drove them out.
You know what's funny?
In the mob.
The beginning of Goodfellas is in East New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Henry Hill.
Yes.
That's
Our story. Is like my grandfather worked
Wow,
in the
the
Mafia.
mob was pushed out by a bunch of Bangladeshis. The fucking
Well, yeah,
pussies.
because they were working for the
of
Mafia,
kids.
and then obviously like it was on some racist type shit, but they were working for the Mafia, and then cops got like really on their ass, on the mob's asses around the late 80s. That's when like
Giuliani was like something.
Giuliani.
yeah, that's when like shit just like started, because it was like the FBI, there was RICOs, there's so many
Oh, yeah.
things happening.
That's when
And
there was
I
still
just-
prostitution in Times Square.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Good old days. We missed
That's
out.
why my parents would be like, "Don't go to Times Square." Well, I
Oh,
mean,
really?
no, because I wasn't around then. But
Now it's like,
But-
don't go to Times Square. There's too much stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying? That's the new, like...
there's too many people.
You know what I was thinking? Because we're all around a bunch of people that are like, oh, AI is bad, the environment, blah, blah, blah. Who would use it? And it's like, bro, there's people who take pictures with Elmo in Times Square.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you think they're not going to generate a video of them, like, in heaven or some dumb shit? You know what I mean?
They
Like,
love that. That's so true. That's so true.
this is my constructive criticism to each of you.
Whoa.
Oh,
Zubi, just become a TikToker that complains about shitty guys.
Oh.
Clearly that works as a
Pretty
path.
good. Pretty good.
but like these shitty guys.
Make them up.
Well, you also, it's comedy equals tragedy plus time.
I would
She
just
never
be
gets
talking
enough
about
time away.
Usama and Mo all the time. Anyways, sometimes you live with a man, and
It's like, because they'll be like, she's been out with 800 shitty guys. No, one guy who's been doing 800 shitty things.
but you know what? I feel like that kind of thing works a lot for white women.
That's what I'm saying. Be the Rosa Parks of this.
No. I don't want to though. I don't know. Something about that just like
Look at what
funny.
we're doing. We need
The
careers.
Rosa Parks
we
of
need
shitting on men. Well, she's the Bayard Rustin. She's gay, so.
that. It's also giving too much credit to men, but also
See, this is the TikTok.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even hate you because I would imply that you're a human being.
you are worth my
Yeah.
time. Why the fuck would I do that? But
Millions of
also,
women.
I've noticed that people talking too much online has created this like kind of like silo of people just not being people anymore in the world.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know,
Yeah.
because now everybody's like, any experience that anybody has, they're like taking it to TikTok, like, oh my God, this happened to me. I went on a date, and it's like, don't go on dates anymore. You know, now that's kind of like the point that society has reached, where it's like people are scared to even make connections in real life anymore, because they're like, oh, what if this ends up
On TikTok.
online?
That's why this is not a podcast, it's an interview show.
Yeah. Boom.
Usama, criticism for you. You're too nice.
What?
You are a bitch.
Go,
I said that.
reach into your Texas roots, go full Republican. They're the only ones buying tickets these days.
Well, I do think women are worse than men in terms of...
He does.
No, I think they're worse at being good listeners. Sorry, wait, at being bad listeners. Fuck me. Redo.
You are too nice.
People say I'm very nice.
You're too accessible.
People say I'm very accessible.
People being Zubi.
People, if it requires me to be mean to make it, I don't want to make it.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow.
It's not about being mean. It's about...
Could you let that soundbite hit a little bit? Okay? So I could get people to be like, aw. You were like, he don't mean it.
That's the one clip he's going to accept the collab for.
If it requires me to be mean...
If I have to not listen to your problems to be famous, then hey, I'll be homeless. And that goes for everybody. I don't know, bro. I just feel like if you give good energy, it comes back, you know? And my life has a lot of peace in it. And I think it's part of it's because I just be trying to give good energy out.
That's why you didn't answer the commit to a woman question.
No, it's because that's why I didn't let him answer that question.
Do you have any advice for me? Criticism for me? Ooh. Feedback.
Okay.
What can I do differently?
We talk about Rahul a lot, actually.
Really?
The one thing you could do is convert to Islam.
That's hack now.
Yeah.
That's trying to do. Maybe I'll go to prison.
Women.
I'll get jacked and then convert to Islam.
What does Rahul need to do? Rahul actually, for real, like what was...
I think honestly, you
Okay, no. I have one.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. I have one. I feel like you probably talk about movies too much on a first date.
No.
Fuck.
No.
What? Have you been on a date with Rahul?
I just feel like I can ideate the date.
No, I know how annoying I could be, potentially. Like,
You know what I mean?
Rahul strikes me as very self-aware, so I don't think that that's his problem.
yeah.
I think he talks about Paul Thomas Anderson a lot on dates.
I have a joke about that now. But I don't do it though. I don't do it.
I think that you could take advantage of white people more. I really think that that's a possibility for you to obviously to lead yourself to more success, because you do the things, you do the right things, and you have so many good opinions about so many things.
Yes.
And it's like, why shouldn't you be taking more advantage of white people to get to the success that you deserve?
Also, if you close your eyes and you hear Rahul talk, that's a Ronald. He sounds a little white.
But like Ronald Chang, you know?
From the Bay, who breakdances and says the N-word sometimes.
All right, last one. I don't want to do this with comics. Is there somebody cool I can interview that you guys can put me in touch with?
Ooh.
The Zionist 101 kinds? His first question, why does your rap suck?
Why you claim to be from the slum?
He doesn't claim that.
But that's a lot of rappers, though. Like even Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie's
He's
mom.
Clinton Hill. Yeah, he
lived off.
Okay, but Clinton Hill back then was definitely not Clinton Hill what it is now. But no, also he grew up in Bedside.
Yeah.
But his mom did get on interviews and was like, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, Christopher.
Yo,
I said your ass.
This is why I used to be harder on Nav. And then I just started listening to him. He knows he's ugly and used to be a math tutor.
Right.
I fuck with that.
He says it too.
Yeah.
He has a song about it too.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
All right. Anyway.
I fuck with that.
Usama, Zubi, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having us.